this today are a tire, which I've already painted. I just used this blue spray paint. I have a few 2x4 boards. I have a level, a drill, some screws, and then I just have this little bucket of toy cars. So if you're ready, let's craft. So probably the first step in this is to measure and make sure we know where we're placing our boards. I have 3 boards, so my plan is to put 3 shelves in here. So we also want to make sure that they are level, because if they're not, your cars will just slide off. So I am going to stand this up and then start measuring and deciding where I want this to go. I guess I forgot to mention I have a tape measure, and then I just have a paint pen as well, so I can put my dot where I want to screw in the board. So that will be my first step, and then we'll start attaching. Okay, so I am standing up my tire, and then I am going to just pick a point on the top of my tire and have that be my top center point, so that I know I can measure down these sides a certain amount, and then that's where my shelf should go on each side. So I am going to just pick a top spot up here and put a little dot with my paint pen. See that little dot on there? So now I know that when I measure down the sides, the shelf should be even. I'll still level it to make sure, but at least that gives me a starting point. So I'm marking my first shelf down to 16 inches, maybe 29. So 16, 23, and 29 is what I'll measure on this side as well, from my white dot on top. So that gives us an idea where it should go. So now, just following my dot around to the front. So my top dot, and then I'm finding my dot on the side. And then I am attaching it to the front. So I don't know what the technical term is, but this little front ridge right here is where I'm aiming to put my screw through. So I'm going to pre-drill and make a spot for that to go through. And then the same thing on the other side. Okay, so before I actually attach it on this side, I'm going to put it where I think it needs to be, and then make sure that my shelf will be level. So we'll attach this one here as well. Okay, so here's our first shelf. The plan now is just to attach my other shelves here. Having a second set of hands might be helpful to help hold the board in place while you screw, but it is possible to do it by yourself. So that is the plan, just attach the other 2 boards, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I attached my 2 shelves in here, and well, I think we could probably fit 3. It's gonna be pretty tight. There won't be much room at the top or the bottom with that last shelf. So we could either shift these all up slightly to make room at the bottom, or we can just leave it at 2 shelves, which I think I'm going to do. So now my plan is to just put an extra screw in these just to help support them. They're pretty sturdy, but an extra one won't hurt. So I'm going to do that and then just give these boards a spray with the same blue paint that I used for the tire. And then once that dries, we'll put some cars on it and we'll see how it works. All right, so the paint is dry. Here's our little tire parking garage. If you are planning on hanging this on the wall, obviously it is pretty heavy, so make sure you attach it to something strong. If you are interested in doing this project, reach out to us because thanks to our good friends at Auto Hobby, we do have some tires. So if you are interested in supplies for this, give us a call and we'll figure out a way to make that work for you. So our cute little cars will just sit right on here. It's all wobbly since I'm holding it. But here's the idea. Cute little cars parked on it. We will post a picture when we post the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and keep crafting.